there's one of those boogie trees, huh? That's where the monkeys come from. Careful, that's a dog. He sees the squirrel. Oh, pooping time. Look at this face. Look at this face. He's all boogered up. Finally, you're a little behind. Oh, they got the gates up. What do they do? Oh boy! This is really? Good. Love it when that happens. That makes a lot of sense. Look at these trees. Just want to climb up in there and make me a little hammock. Way up high.
One by my house, full of bees, and when it gets warm out, I can hear the bees all swarming around in it.
Look, they left you something to eat up here. Are you hungry? Right now. Pretty soon it's just going to be another day.
I went over to see Lane yesterday. That girl, she wants to adopt him. So she's going to talk to her mom about money. Be a good home for him.
Didn't mean go anywhere. I didn't mean go anywhere. I mean pick your head up. Pay attention. You need a neutralizer or two so you can pay attention. Did you forget how to do this? Crazy chick. Crazy chick. That's what you are. You're a crazy chick sometimes. You the man, Sonny man. Sonny boy. Four-quarter yield. Four-quarter yield. There it is. Ugh. Where are you going? That's not the racetrack. Doop, 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 doop. I don't think it's what you think it is. Once again, I think you're going to make it. I know. Isn't near as scary as you were making it out to be. Go. Oh. Are you pooping? You better be pooping. Not pooping. Jesus, where is it? Hindquarters. Hindquarters. It's so hard. I don't get it. I don't get what's so hard. I saw one somewhere the other day too. Look, Sonny ain't got no tension. You're still all too scootsy. Gootsy. I know, it's trying to come out. It's trying to all leak out, but you're just holding it in. Holding it in too much. There you go. That sounds better. That's kind of what I was hoping, though, is to get down here and go to as many different tracks as I could so they could see, generalize, oh, this is the same, everything else is different.
Yeah.
Or probably more correctly stated that we go through the process enough times that they know when I'm, hey, Raphael, here. Here, here. Oh. What is that pig doing over there again? These pigs are like all over the place. Crazy, funny looking birds. Pigs and demon horses. Spotted demon horses. Just having these experiences of being afraid and talking off the cliff. Each time it's easier. They understand what our goal is not to get in trouble trying to get them thinking. And once they start thinking, everything goes away. All scary stuff leaves. I know, there's that piggy. He's rooting up a storm. Yeah, we're looking at you.
We're looking at the mess you made.
You're gonna go and put a ring in your nose.
Found a couple of vets that are new to a place down here. I don't think there's anybody that's up by me. Get it done before I go home.
He doesn't like you looking at him. He thinks you're a little predatory. I didn't do a very good job videoing it, but Jake and Stephanie's got a little goat. Playing with Raffy this morning.
Oh yeah.
They go back and forth. She runs at him and he chases her.
Fun.
She's climbing up everywhere. She's getting into my horse feed as I'm trying to mix it. I pull her out of the truck twice. She just gets up and goes where she wants.
Yes, they're naughty. I had two goats. Their names were Prudence and Eleanor. They were Nubian goats. And one of the guys at the track, he wanted a goat with one of his horses' company because it was freaking out when all the horses went to the track. So I said, you're going to buy a goat and then you're going to be stuck with the goat. Why don't you borrow my goats for a while and see how it goes? And so he borrowed my goats and it worked. Then when the race meet started, they had to move their horses, and he said, the goats can't go over to the other barn. And I said, all right, I'll come pick them up. And he's like, well, what if I take them back to my place? And I was like, well, what are you going to do with them? He's like, my 6-year-old daughter's fallen in love with them. So Prudence and Eleanor are now named Caramel and S'mores.
What in the world? Have you guys not seen any of this stuff? Huh? It's a whole different angle.
You work for, you rode at Santa Anita, yeah?
Yeah.
These are ponies that race here, kind of as jockeys. And they come down the hill on the turf where they go across the main track.
Yeah.
So you don't decide to turn them loose and they go back and forth over that.
Yeah.
I would say the West Coast jockeys are a little less prima donnas than the East Coast jockeys are.
Yeah.
They can handle their horses better.
Well, most of them, for a long time, all the Eclipse riders, every jockey that won an Eclipse from the 80s, maybe even earlier on up, had a quarter horse background.
Yeah. Johnny Velasquez, I used to go out with Quality Road every day with the pony, and Patty would ride him, and then Johnny the Daisy Breeze, and Johnny got on him to breeze him. Freaking horses laying all over the freaking pony, like leaning on him, and the pony one time lifted his butt up to kind of get him off of
Yeah.
him. And Johnny's like, whoa, what's wrong with that pony? You need to get the horse off.
Yeah, those guys just sit there with nothing, no helping.
Training
You know, I think America, well, North America is probably the only countries where you got to get permission to go without a pony. Every other place you have to have permission to go with a pony. All those little things. We need to put a presentation. All the things that are cockamamie that look normal to people. Hey, with your ribs getting all out of shape. It's time to go trotting. Ready to go trotting? Your head's way too high. Your head's too high. There you go. Get it down there where Sonny's butt is. Smell his farts. Hey. 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 We've done this before. Dog training with us. 3 abreast.
I tell you about the duck that flew with us. Randy and his Alicia, when he was married to her, they had a little duck. And it would follow Randy from horse to horse as he checked legs in the morning. And then when he learned to fly, he would come out and like we'd be galloping and he would be alongside of us going around the track.
Where's that blowout? I feel it in there. There it is. Go ahead and let it out. Oh, it's just crazy to hold that stuff back. That's just crazy horse stuff. That's what, holding all that breath, you're going to get tired so fast. You're going to get too tired too fast. Look at Sonny. He's got his head down. He's all, ooh, I'm Mr. Cool. There we go. It's starting to come out. We're starting to use our thinkers. Something got clogged there. We need to look a little Drano. Open up the pores. How brave you are.
And I used to do pet sitting for these people that live in Cambridge. Hey?
Yep.
John James was the guy's name. He was on Dynasty.
Yeah.
And I used to sit out by the pool. They had a bunch of animals. And the lady, Miss Australia, his wife,
Wow.
collected tiny chihuahuas.
Uh-oh.
Little tiny skinny ones. They didn't go outside. They had their own room. They had their own furniture with an arm wall full of clothes for them.
There was a video of a guy, he had this little routine with his chihuahua. He had to be gay. A whole closet full of hanging outfits, and took a little shower every day. And you know, of course, the little doggy knew she'd get up and stand up straight, and let him shampoo her, just like a little kid.
Well, I was there and I was thinking to myself, I want my own organization, my own nonprofit to take resources and find new homes for them, and I want a big farm like this. Like, I was like, I'm doing it. I have made a vision board. And
I've been seeing mine for a long time. I'm sure it'll happen. It may take longer than I think, but it will happen. There's no doubt about it.
Gotta get the right people on board.
Well, if we don't, it's just going to take longer.
Yeah.
But it will happen. That's one. Reminds you of stories like those. There was a scientist back in the day that figured out that the Earth is the tectonic plates were moving around. That's why he got laughed out of the, because he couldn't prove it. He couldn't figure out how it was happening. But he got laughed out of, run out of the archaeology society or whatever and all that. Another guy was a doctor back in the days when they were doing autopsies and delivering babies, and a bunch of either the babies or the moms were dying, and they didn't realize if they had washed their hands there's a higher rate of survival. And one doctor kept pushing that, and of course they kicked him out.
Yep.
So that's what I'm worried about, getting kicked out before it's Galileo, another prime example.
Well, that's the thing, you know, like, you spoon feed them, you don't shovel feed them.
Yeah.
Let them see it.
Well, that's the deal. Once we show it, but for it to look good, we have to be over prepared and extra fit. I think I can get there with those 2-year-olds. I got to get some sort of an arena. Put the whole summer on them and come up here and start putting some miles in the sand. That same pig, I'm not getting any closer. He's not even thinking about you. He's thinking about acorns. Acorns, grub worms, roots. Now you're pooping. It's gonna be a tired dog. You're not thinking the right direction. There you go. Correctly. Uh-oh. There we go. Now she's back. She's not a thinking sometimes. Careful now. You gotta pick yourself up. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, hey. There you go. Hang on, Valerie. Hey, 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 hey. My pad's falling off. I didn't tighten my saddle enough. Hey, we're not trying to pay very good attention right now. Let me get the dog back. Okie dokie, okie dokie, back to where we were. That's all right. We were gonna have to stop and check this stuff out anyway, huh? My goggles are fogging up.
Does that cute little pony out front belong to you? Does that cute little pony out front belong to you? The pony with the black spots on it. Is that your pony? Ah. I like your outfit.
Thank you. And I can't find my mom and dad.
Oh no.
My dad went on those road to go and get something. But I can't find my mom and
How long ago did you see them?
There's somebody down there.
You just woke up?
There they are.
See them?
Okay. You're rescued. Hey, I don't think they want you walking up there. Where's that pig? There it is. Right. Hey, hey. There's your pig.
Good morning.
She said I can't find my brother and mom. I think there's no pigs left. There's no pigs left. Nose goes on the racetrack, not over there. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Move your ribs. Move your ribs. There you go. Ah. Easy beastie. Easy beastie. somebody in the infield, a bicycle on the outfield. Oh my goodness. There you go. Pig somewhere to be. Whoa, Nelly. Probably got a couple more to go. Yeah. Hey, way too heavy. Way too heavy. Oh. That's some brave ponies. Some brave ponies. Hey, hey, hey. That ought to be good. Yeah, it's much hotter today, or they worked harder.
Yeah.
A little of both. Worried more, that's what all the sweat's from, huh?
He's more relaxed since you've been riding him than he was when I first started getting on him. Something stung me right in my neck. I see that guy's killing it. took a break finally.
You what?
Uh-oh.
Good,
Pick it up.
good job.
Get a job here. When we first went on to his left lead, felt like he was pushing off not as good as his right.
Yeah, could be.
Right hind. But the more he went, that was out.
Raphael! There he is. Get off that racetrack.
Yell at the kid to get off the racetrack, yell at the dogs to get off the racetrack. We caused all kinds of trouble out here this
Yeah. You licking and chewing finally? Ah, I'm getting tired.
It was hard today, huh? Excited to go to the farmer's market today. I haven't been in the last couple of weeks. Last Saturday morning was the tornado. Glad I wasn't there for that. That means we've been here a week. Day did you come over here?
No, it was
1, 2, 3. This is day 4.
second day on this track, or third day actually. We went one, walked around, then we went to the forest. This is the second day.
They had a 3/8 mile track at Garden State Park. They used to joke you had to put marbles in your mouth if it went out every time you passed the gap.
Yeah.
I got run off with on that track on a horse called Marcasite. I was trying to learn how to gallop horses at the track, and Gary successfully put me on horses, and Marcasite ran off with me on the pony track, and then they put me on this other horse. He was in that day, and they put one of those cage bit on him, the leather with the
Yeah.
thing that comes under their jaw.
Yeah. Which is useless.
They sent me out to jog him the wrong way. He'd never worn the bit, but they wanted to run him in it, so they sent me out to jog him the wrong way. We went by the gate, and they slammed the door in the ambulance, and he took off into a canter, and I couldn't stop him. Every time I pulled on it, he dug into it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going fast, but I just couldn't get him back to his trot. And I passed the gap, Gary's standing there, and now I get down to the other end of the track, the 6 furlong chute, and the outrider comes to get me, and now he picked up speed because the outrider's running with me. Outrider picks me up, and then the outrider couldn't pull up the pony. So I finally got stopped, and the outrider says to me, "Do you mind if we walk?" And I was like, "No, do you mind taking the horse back to the barn by yourself?" Because I knew Gary was going to scream at me, and it wasn't my fault. Now I know that
Yeah.
now. But the horse won that day. He ended up winning.
You got over it.
I didn't know they bred rags to curling. That's just not right.
Why is that?
She beat him. The horse
Oh.
she beat in the Belmont. 2 of them dueling down the stretch. And breeding racehorses are great when there's big cooperation.
And we bred all those hand bred all those mares. Teresa would hold the mare, and I'd bring the stud over. Just same stuff.
Yeah.
you know, respect and attention, and you know, it took that little extra time. The mare was just like, come on and get on. She was all ready. And if they weren't doing that, we didn't even try, because it wouldn't work.
Right.
The mare had already either taken or passed her cycle. I don't know why they have so much problems.
Well, they hobble the mares and they put those weights,
Yeah,
things over them and make it the stallion kick. You shouldn't even breathe the mare if she's not ready.
right. Oh, but we got another mare this afternoon. We got her. That's where, still, you can still do it if you just had that stallion under respect. Just like the stuff Pat did with Parade Ground. They couldn't handle him at all when he was in the stud pen.
Yep.
And still nothing. Nobody, it doesn't get out. It's all ego. Nobody wants to say they don't know.
We've been doing it this way forever. Why shouldn't we keep doing it like this?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
But see, they're not answering for all the horses they ruined to get those 2 or 3.